YouTube, what's going on, man? As you see, it's Friday, January 16th, 26, PA 41, 472.88 for the day. We are above the buffer, able to request payout. We had 8 trades today, 7 winners, 1 loser. 491 after fees and commission, 472.88. Quick little recap of the trade. 33-second banger, 310. Ended up 350 up. Risked another one, 215. Was down about 134 at that point. Then we just came back. 2 bangers. Try to rest a little something with some micros after that. To potentially get more on that payout request today. Activated PA 42 and 43 yesterday. It was the last day of the 80% sale. It was supposed to be the last day, but they, of course, extended it to next week. As one of the degen traders on YouTube said, they are habitual sell extenders. PA 42, I got in after I decided I was done for the day on 41. 176.90. 1 trade, 1 winner. I went on to PA 43. 256.90 for the day. 1 trade, 1 winner, 0 losers. 0 losses on the other one too. 142. Let me just go ahead and show y'all to confirm. Just 1 and done on both of those. A little small base hit. Wasn't gonna do too much. Go ahead and show y'all the charts what we was looking at. Now I was late. I came in at 10:30. Well, 10:20ish was the first time of trade for 41. Let me get in there again. So 10:19. 10:19, took a 10-minute break, came back 10:29, then traded from there. See what we was looking at. If I was in for the market open, we had a 15-minute supply that broke minor structure. Broke this minor structure to the downside, came back and tapped at the open. At 9:15 it tapped. I was looking at this 15-minute candle when I came in. This was the potential of 50 point to possibly 70. I think it was, yeah, about 70 points. On the micro, 140 per micro. I thought about it. I was like, you know how the market open is. I could just dead down, go push back up. So I just needed some more confirmations. Ended up getting, and once I saw that this 5-minute demand wasn't holding, we got a 5-minute demand with a gap here. As I said before, once they come invalidated, I'd change the blue to the red border. Same thing for if this 15-minute supply wasn't valid, I would have changed it into a blue border. I put the gold to represent the higher time frames. Got a nice little push under, rejection there that created its own supply zone that was later tapped into. We go into the 1-minute chart. Let me show you the pictures as it went on that I took on my journal. I'll come back to the live charts in a minute. All right, where we at? Was this today? Yes, but it was higher. So this is where we started. The supply zone. Let me see. Back to the live charts. I did erase one of them that was here. So this was a 7.7. From 775 to 760 zone. So that zone up here. I'll call some trades here. Pretty much was catching this little break of candle and then just scalp these little guys down here, man. It was free roller coaster day. I was seeing it. I was thinking about getting in right here, but I didn't know if it was time for the reversal just yet because, I had my demand zone. This is an hourly demand down there. I was thinking that we were going to go and touch, which we did. But with NASDAQ and most of these instruments, man, you could have that zone down there and then know it's down there. It could act like it's going down to just trap you. You were already down from the open from 8. The high it went up to was 880, 880, 25, 890, pretty much. To dip down 100 plus points. You erase the supply zone because that wasn't there. So yeah, we're just looking for a test of the 13. I was getting confirmation on breaks. I believe the first entry I got was a 5-minute candle break. So it was pretty much this idea here. The break of the candle, I just got in a little bit late. Bear with me. So the time of first trade was 10:19. Now the EMAs look a little distant now. They weren't that far before. So yeah, pretty much this was the 5-minute zone that I marked. It was pretty much a 5-minute candle. Pretty much that would have been the stop, but I got in on the minute break. Missed that minute push, so I just got in down here. And luckily, didn't have no drawdown. That was the first trade. Missed that. I didn't miss it. I just saw that it was up here. I was expecting this drop, but I wasn't expecting. If I would have known it was going to give me a 40.1 minute candle, of course, who wouldn't take it? But you need to decide to get out the EMAs, that EMA zone. After I got the confirmation, got into some scalps down here. That was the first loss right there. That same minute, because we're just late. I was looking for these breaks right here instead of getting in on late. So wicked out, 215 loss. Erase that now so you can see clearly what happened after that. That was my exit. That's when we came in after that 215 loss. Go back to PA41. After the 215 loss, 1031 and 1034, we came back with 160 and 185. So at this point, we're at 134 in profit for the day. I was lingering maybe about 25. The count was 52,500 about there. So I'm definitely looking to get to that payout threshold. Got in on the short here. Quickly got out. Saw that there was still momentum to the downside. Got in again. And then from there, just trying to risk maybe the $20 to $30 to see if I could get another push. But playing defense, got stopped out for those $7. You see those at $9 in total, $11 that I made there. Should have just let it run. I knew it was going to the demand zone. We knew. We just didn't have the patience to wait for it. Missed the perfect entry for the demand there. That 5-minute candle. So this is an hourly, 30-minute, and 15-minute demand. So why was I being shaky on taking it? Who knows? Well, I know. Payout was guaranteed. Why am I going to risk it? Nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. Trying to make more. This was a demand that broke, I think, major structure. Let me see what we had here. It didn't break these highs, but it definitely broke this minor structure that was made, along with this one and that one. So it's definitely heavy buy pressure there. Show y'all what that did, man. Going off the strategy, the supply and demand, 5-minute breaker candle after that tap. Stop would have been below the candle. Never went back to it. And it went for about 1.3. 3.7. Over here, I got the camera in my way. I can't see. So yeah, got to get back to when I see the setup, take the setup, and just accept that risk. But I ended up getting in on the other trades. Switched over to 42 and 43. I just tagged in along as soon as we broke above these EMAs or made higher. Since it was a 15-minute demand, I ended up just marking that break of the 15-minute candle in the tap just to see the potential of what it probably had. That made me a little bit more comfortable. And these weren't no baby candles, man. That's an 80-point 15-minute. I believe it went for the 1-to-1. It was close to it. So 0.9. So once I seen that it had all this space, 75 points to potentially catch up to, that's when I switched over to 41 and 40, not 41, 42, PA 42 and 43. PA 42, I got in at 11 o'clock, well, 10:59, 1 minute trade. Got that 180, 10:59, and then on 42, 43, 11:06. So 10:59 and 11:06. Yep, it was this nice doji candle above the 50 EMA. Nice little 10-point stop. But since we've been dropping all day, we're not about to play with them. Even though the demand was tapped into, multiple time frame demand, it was just too much dropping for the day. Way too much dropping. So, and especially with this little push that I saw to the upside, I was thinking, oh, we could have just tapped into there and closed down. So pretty much closed with that wick there. Got up out of that. 11:06 came. Fighting above the EMAs again. Switched over the account. Saw that little break of candle there. 11:06 we got in at 73. Was out at 86.25. 73. We got out at 86.25. Got that push up. Left some on the table. But 260. Small base hit. We take it, man. Overall for the day, 900 combined with all three accounts. Not bad. We'll withdraw that 596 from the 52,696. That's going to leave us with 2,000 in drawdown to work for next week. Grind these two. I might just grind them separately and then just leave PA41 alone while they handle that payout process. It's going to take a few days. It's Friday, I'm assuming. If I submitted it today at 5 o'clock. Might get lucky, have somebody get to work on it today. But realistically, probably be next week on the business days. Yeah, man. As FSP says on YouTube, man, we have nothing to prove. We reached the payout status. Let me just take another one. That's how you mess up, man. You get up at payout status, get back down, and now you're just trying to get back in there. And that's when the revenge comes from. Overall, man, a good day. Missed the big move. Missed the clean setups that I saw. The supply and demand was hitting. It was hitting today in NASDAQ. Hitting. This was all while gold went crazy also after the open. Gold had its own 5-minute supply zone. Went absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. A great trade that would have been there. Let's say 5. You could give it some space to breathe. A 5-point stop. That went for 80 points. 15 RR. Free roller coaster day. That's what free roller coaster day is. You just get in and enjoy the ride, man. It's ridiculous how that went down. Absolutely nuts. But we here, man. We here for it. Next week should be a good week. Hopefully supply and demand keep busting. Supply and demand is looking like a good start for the year. I'll catch you on the next one, man. I might make a video requesting that payout later. But you guys have seen it. It's enough videos about that online, man. On YouTube. Just if you've never seen the payout request, go ahead and search it up. Catch y'all next week.